I've already been able to build collaborations with people both inside of our department, computer science department, and outside of our department. A specific example is my collaboration with the Department of Ophthalmology and Vision Science. So I really enjoyed our collaboration, and I think by combining both of our expertise, we hope that we can build technologies that can bring big impact to the low vision community. My name is Yuhang Zhao, and my title is Assistant Professor at the Department of Computer Sciences at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. So my research focused on human-computer interaction, and specifically, we try to understand, the challenges and needs that people with disabilities have in different daily activities, and also try to design and build different intelligent systems to assist them in these activities, to empower them to do something that they can never do before. For example, the current virtual reality technology is basically vision dominant, right? It's designed for sighted people, but trying to generate a very immersive visual experience for people who are sighted, but basically they ignore, the needs and the preferences of people with visual impairments. So that's another direction of our work, is try to shape the development of this technology to make sure they're accessible at the very beginning, so that everyone can benefit from these emerging technologies. So the kitchen project is a collaboration I have between Dr. Samrita Mandel and also another faculty member at our department, Dr. Belge Mutlu. So we three work together on this project. So this project is about how we can understand the challenges and the needs that low vision people have during their cooking process, and how we can design suitable technologies to support this process. So cooking is a very important but challenging task for people with low vision, because it's very complex. It involves, for example, the use of sharp tools, the use of hot kitchen appliances, and so these could also not only pose interaction difficulties, but also potential safety concerns to people with low vision. For example, if they don't see or notice the hot area, they may burn themselves when they're using the different tools. And also, as the technology evolves, more and more advanced kitchen appliances, technologies, get into people's kitchen. For example, smart fridge, right, stove, all of these. And, it's great, but, as the technology, advances, they started to use, for example, touch screen, right? But it can be very difficult for people with visual impairments, because it's basically flat, and you don't get any tactile feedback anymore, like the traditional physical buttons. That's why these technologies can also pose extra challenges for people with visual impairments or people with low vision when they try to cook in their kitchen. And many people, just to avoid cooking, they have to eat a lot of pre-processed food, or they have to eat outside at restaurants, and this eventually will lead to poor nutrition status and also some healthy issues. That's why we believe enabling people to cook would be a very important activity that we want to support in our research. So that's why we decided to work on this direction. And currently, we are recruiting low vision participants to do either remote or in-person home visit to observe, their cooking process. They can decide, what meal they want to prepare, and we are going to observe how they cook, understand their challenges, their strategies and technology used during this process, and also understand what's their needs and preference. And beyond that, we try to draw insights from both our target users and also the professionals, by which I mean the low vision rehabilitation specialist, because they also have a very good understanding about low vision and their needs, as well as different types of low vision technologies. That's why we also want to observe some of the low vision therapy sessions they have with people with low vision to see see how they train their low vision clients in a kitchen scenario, what technologies, strategies they would recommend, so that we can discuss with them, the benefits, drawbacks, and potential improvements for the current low vision technology. So that's the first phase of our research, and based on that, we will derive design insights that we can use to further build our low vision technology that people can use in the kitchen. Yeah, so one of the projects we've been discussing, and also we've already initiated, is how we can leverage the eye tracking technology to better understand the vision use of people with low vision, and to understand whether we can design more gaze-based visual augmentations to help them in different daily activities. Because most of our prior work is more generic visual augmentation, even though we did customize our visual augmentations based on the specific tasks or different low vision conditions, but we didn't really try to deeply understand where people are looking at, how they use their vision, what's their current focus and intent. That's why we believe that by combining the eye tracking technology, we can have a better understanding of people's purpose, intent, and focus, so that we can build a more customized and personalized augmentation for them. But of course, there will be a lot more challenges involved, because the current eye tracking technologies is still not designed with the consideration of low vision conditions. It's more designed for people who are sighted. For example, the calibration process of the eye tracking technique is basically not accessible for people with low vision. That's why the first challenge we are going to face would be to explore whether it is feasible to use eye tracking, the existing eye tracking technology for people with low vision, and how we can improve this technology, for example, the calibration process, to make it usable. And based on that, we are going to continue exploring how we can design eye tracking based augmentations for them. Before actually, I decided to come here, I did a little bit of research about how is the Department of Ophthalmology and Vision Science is here, because it's very important for me to see what collaboration I can really build before I decide to go somewhere. So I did a little bit of research, and I asked to talk to Dr. Samrita Mondel in my second visit. So I actually met her before I actually took my offer, and I felt very lucky that she agreed to talk to me, and we find that we have so much common interest that we can work on, and we just later keep talking about different types of projects and our potential collaboration. And that's also, one of my reasons that I decided to take the offer and come here.